Hello guys, welcome to another lap guide and setup video on Assetto Corsa Competizione on the PlayStation 5. We're here at Barcelona today, once again in the BMW M4. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see more setup videos in the future. So let's have a look at the lap then, and we want to keep it in 5th gear for the straight. We don't want to go into 6th, it's faster to rev it out in 5th. Sticking right over to the left hand side then and braking just before the 100-metre board, down into 2nd gear and taking a lot of curb through the chicane and on the power as early as we can. Keep it very close to the right hand side curb here and even ride it a little bit as you take a slight lift off the throttle just to make sure you don't understeer wide. On the power as early as possible and then right out wide on the left hand side curbs for a wider turn in for the right hander. Try to keep it nice and close to the apex and then full power as early as possible. Moving over to the right hand side, it's very easy to run deep here. We're going to go down into 1st gear and then once again trying to get on the power as early as possible. Don't go too wide on that run-off curb because you will end up invalidating your lap time. Down 2 gears and just keep a little bit of throttle until you're in a straight line pointing up the hill, and it's very easy for the traction control to engage there a little bit too early. Down into 3rd and once again on the power as early as you can. Again, if you run a little bit too wide at the top of the hill there, you can invalidate your lap time. Looking over to the right hand side, braking just before the 100-metre board here, down into 1st gear. I actually made a bit of a mistake here and turned in a little bit too early and we lost a little bit of time at the hairpin there. Avoid that curb on the left hand side because it unsettled the car. Stick right over to the right then and on the power once again as early as possible, making sure you don't end up in the gravel on the right hand side. Down into 2nd and don't run too deep there. Stick it over to the right hand side, then a late-ish downshift into 1st and try and get the power as early as possible as we exit through the chicane, and it's flat out through the final corner and we're going to come across the line then to do a 1:42.9.
Well done mate, personal best.
So let's have a look at the setup then. The temperatures for this session were 17 degree ambient and 22 degrees track temperature. So here we have the tyre setup. You can see the pressures on the left hand side are a lot lower than the right hand side purely because of the long right hand turns. Then we got the TC and ABS both on 3. Brake pad 1 obviously, and we're using 16 litres of fuel so we get 3 flying laps. Then we've increased the anti-roll bars here a little bit, also increased the front bump stop range for a bit of turning, and then we've increased the front bump values and decreased the fast values just for a little bit of extra turning and handling over the curbs. And then aero, we have minimum front ride height, the ride height at 60mm because it gives us the best front aero balance, and then the rear wing on 7, obviously it's quite high downforce, high speed corners here, and the brake ducts both on 3, obviously open the brake ducts more if the temperatures are a bit hotter. Now as always, thank you for watching guys. Give the video a thumbs up if you found it useful. If you haven't subscribed already, then please make sure you do so you don't miss another video just like this. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions and which tracks you might like to see next. For now then, I will see you again very soon.